good morning. We would like to acknowledge that we are skating on Goanna land and we pay our respects to elders past, present and future. Good morning live.
Hello, sports fans. Well, Derby fans. I hope you're all caffeinated. I hope you're all hydrated.
Oh boy.
Hope you're all bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and ready for another day of Derby here at TGSS at the Adelaide Showground. It's so nice to be here. I'm frickin' Ghastly.
And I'm Johnny Smash from the Gold Coast. Good morning. It's hard to get that balance of caffeinated and hydrated just where you want it to be.
Coffee is a liquid.
Yeah, that's true. Very true. We're here on day 2, and it's game 1 here on track 2, Adelaide Roller Derby. The Rad team taking on
Westside Roller Derby, Division 2, Westside.
Division 2.
Westside, such great people. I've seen them play a couple times at Statewide Stampede. They are all really nice, really cool people. And I'm sure the Rads are also really cool people. I just don't know them. Oh well.
A big hello to everyone watching online.
Be sure to shout us out in the comments. We'll be sure to, engage with our fans because, of course, you're only here for us.
So we're talking about the interweb. Let me quickly mention Beardcast. They're the behemoth behind the broadcasting of Track 1 and Track 2 highlights live on the YouTube. Check us out over the long weekend.
As if I'm not messaging all my friends right now. And of course, special thanks to the Adelaide Showgrounds. We literally would not be here in this room without them. So thank you so much. We're so happy to be here once again. And thank you to everybody who's helping out in the kiosks. And thank you, of course, to our referees, our non-skating officials, those at scoreboard, and of course our paramedics from St. John Ambulance.
Always trackside here at the Great Southern Slam. We're just about to kick this bad boy off. We might run through the teams a little bit later. I can tell you there's about 50 seconds left before we kick it off. Big shout out to our referees and non-skating officials. Everyone's ready.
Have some dedicated fans over there.
Hello to everyone watching online. Plenty of love for Westside. I can tell you from this angle, I can see that number 62, Mustache, is jamming for the Rad team.
Who's for the blue team?
There's our rolling whistle. I do love a rolling whistle. That means we're just about to kick things off.
Oh, the excitement is killing me. Whoa.
There's that awkward pause.
Here we go.
And
they're off,
we're
the jam's
rolling.
off. And of course, out of the pack first is Jammer 108. Trippy Taka.
Taka.
Bursting out of the pack. No time flat. And getting more points. I didn't even see that. That was wild how crazy. They just went right through them. Burst right through.
Look at a fast skater. Fast skater. Oh, looks like we have a star pass also for the Adelaide team. It looks like 182. Evil Stig has become the jammer. More points scored to Westside, and the jam has been called off.
8 points right out of the gate, and honestly, just under a minute. That was just incredibly quick.
No skaters yet in the Tic Tacs penalty box. Shout out to Tic Tacs. Ticking all the boxes as far as the counting goes. And one of the sponsors here at the Adelaide Showground.
Oh, right through the outside, we have number 12, Alice Dawkins, running right outside of the outside. Number 531, jam for the Smiling Assassin, just still struggling to make it through. A really strong tripod there from our Adelaide blockers.
Alice resets, gets through for that passing scoring points.
4 more points for Adelaide, while Westside is still struggling to make it out of the pack.
Working the angle, staying on track. Oh, just gets knocked in bounds. This could be a forearm penalty. Going to 162.
That's 4 more
Florence the
points for
Machine.
Adelaide.
Turning into a big jam.
Smiling Assassin finally making it out of the pack. Let's see if they can score any points to their team.
Adelaide calling the jam.
That's gotta hurt. You just make it out and the jam's called up before you can score any points.
So that was a 12-point jam for Adelaide in the second jam. So we got 12-8 on the scoreboard. One blocker apiece in the tic-tacs penalty box. Blockers rolling it back. Strong defense, brace defense out the front by Bout for Adelaide. Blockers for the Westside determined to get to the front of the pack. Rounding the first bend now. Snailed it, jamming for
still
Westside.
bursting through, trying to get through that tripod.
Rage ruthless restock to the back of the pack, jamming for Adelaide.
I can see Steve's a day doing some O on the jammer. And nailed it, making it out first.
Dash back on track. Bow in the penalty box.
When you're in this position, there are things you can do. If they make it out, you can do points, and then you can call, and that's 4 more points to Westside.
Easy points.
And the pivot for Adelaide goes into the bin. Sorry, Dash, hate to see it.
So 2 blockers in the penalty bin for the Rad team. Oh!
That was a knock, wasn't it?
Down that inside line, riding that pink tape.
That's
Snailed
4 more
it, 4 more
points.
points.
That's 4 more points to Westside.
Handy jam, handy jam. Nice work once again down that inside line like a flash.
And speaking of inside line, that is also where the Adelaide Jammer got knocked into.
Fantastic defense by Westside. Big gap around the outside, taking on Grim out front. Snailed it, pushing. No
Ooh,
pack
and out
call.
of play.
Fantastic defensive work by Westside. That's the initial pass for Rage Ruthless. More points in the meantime to Westside.
Let's see if they're going to call it now or try and get more points. And they've called it.
Called it.
And that leaves our score at 12-28 to Westside. As they say, Westside till we die.
They say that.
I heard it in a song once.
Westside. Adelaide with a slight pack advantage. We have a timeout being called. Now might be an opportune time to maybe introduce one of our teams. We'll just check how long this timeout's going for. Yeah, why not? Representing the Adelaide Roller Derby Rad team, 000 Valkyrie Vixen, 013 Grim, number 12 Alice Dawkins, number 18 Jetfire, 182 Evil Stig, 234 Casserole, 123 Counting the Bumps, 468 Fortis Opal, number 6 Bodacious Bruiser, 616 Rapture, 62 is Must Dash, 64 Ghosty, 913 Petty Rizzo, and number 22 is Rex. And working on the bench we have Fifi, Dead Kelly, and Rage Ruthless. They are the Rad team from Adelaide.
Always got to shout out the benchies. I think if we have more time, I might be able to shout out the Westside team. So we've got number 0, Legs, 007, Fatalicious, 101, Real Sims Shady, 108, Trippy Taka, 162, Florence the Machine, 17, Liz Vegas, 212, Intensive Clay Unit, 229, Snailed It, 44, Revan Townsend, 460, the infamous Murderface, 5-3-1 Smiling Assassin, 7-3 Caesar's Day, 7-4 Chuka, and 8-9 Massacre Jones. On the bench glue we have Smircules, Rickamortis, Cherry, and Gareth Gutierrez.
And quickly, I've been informed on the interweb that actually number 22 for Adelaide is Girl Next Door. Rage Ruthless is injured and Rex is subbing in. So there you go. Number 22 for Adelaide is Girl Next Door. And we're rolling again, right on cue.
Out of the pack first is 108. Once again, Trippy Taka. Trippy Taka ain't tripping. They're going.
Oh, Rizzo heading to the penalty box. We got a Westside Power Jam.
Power Jam.
Trippy Taka keeps on trucking, scores the points. Yeah, Rick and Mortis benching for Westside.
You've got to imagine that whistle bleed is hell for the skaters as well. I had to actually train my team with whistle bleed. I was standing out of sight and I was just blowing whistle and making random calls, and I tricked them.
There were a few false starts in a few games yesterday. Tripitaka taking on that 2-wall out front, pushing. Rizzo back on track for Adelaide. Casserole heading to the penalty box.
Tripitaka coming through again.
Rizzo recycled right to the back of the pack.
Right through the outside on their toe stops goes Tripitaka. 4 more points for
Turning
Westside Roller
into
Derby.
a big jam. Still plenty of time left in this jam, 30 seconds.
You're going to try and get as many points as possible before the jammer comes back onto the track.
Rizzo well and truly being held up at the back of the pack by Florence. Tripitaka went for it.
So close to a nice, smooth little apex jump, but they just stopped just short.
Denied. Not much time left in the jam. Still time to score points. Oh! No pack was called. Jam over. That is a 24-point jam to Westside.
That's bananas.
How do these people have so much energy this time of day? Dag damn it.
I'm just talking and I'm already tired.
We have a clean Tic Tacs penalty box. All skaters on track.
Coming through the outside. It is Smiling Assassin using a lovely little surf right there to get through the outside and leading for Westside.
Made it look all so pretty.
I still can't even do side surf. I know how they
do it. Not an easy maneuver. Evil Stig. Perseverance paying off, getting through for that initial pass. Smiling Assassin chasing the points.
You can hear the bench saying, call off the match. And their wish is their command.
1 point to Adelaide. A bit of a late call on that one. Okay, everyone watching online, who's going for Westside and who's going for Adelaide? Post your comments.
Mind me, I'm sneakily just sending the link to my family. Oh, we have Murderface jamming.
Murderface jamming for the first time.
Don't even see the number, you know the face, you know the makeup. You always love it when a jammer has really iconic face paint. Like Sting, like the Ultimate Warrior in wrestling, you have Murderface.
Yeah, Murderface, a physical jammer, a physical derby player. Alice Dawkins, lead jammer, already through for that initial pass, coming around for the points now. Murderface.
Ooh.
She got the cutest little Murderface. Yeah, it's pretty daunting seeing it up close. So everyone well behaved in that jam. All skaters on track. Chris says Westside all day long online. Shirley Temper's going for Rads. Slow moving pack. Nice brace defense at the front of the pack. Rage Ruthless gets bumped down. Slide pile up at the back of the pack. Snailed it. Big gap around the outside. Lead jammer.
Good on them. You could say they snailed it.
They snailed it.
They snailed it.
Totally snailed it. Fast jammers on track. Jam over.
Chukashu coming in with a comment, of course, do not trust the whistle until you see the refs tapping their hips.
Absolutely right. And that's right, Broken Butterfly. We all support the Rad Adelaide. We love the Rad Ladies. They do an incredible job organising the Great Southern Slam. And we're rolling. Lead jammer Westside.
Tripitaka once again.
Tripitaka.
Their strength seems to be having jammers that they don't push, they make it through the pack like escape artists. They just slide right through and through the outside, like quick as a flash. Tripitaka getting 4 more points for Westside.
nice little swoop down that outside line. 4 more points. A fantastic jammer by the looks of it. 1 blocker apiece in the Tic Tacs penalty box. Rizzo through for that initial pass, but that jam has been called. Points just ticking over for Westside. Points ticking over. Denying points to Adelaide. Strong defence.
Again, I believe we have a new jammer on the track, Westside.
Oh!
Oh, sliding through the inside. I hope the refs are careful.
Yeah, that's right.
Reffing's dangerous work it is.
Massacre Jones with some fantastic blocking. Resetting. This time successful down that inside line. Evil Stig.
Oh, and the Westside jammer goes into the penalty box where I can even see the number. Looks like it is a power jam for Adelaide.
Blocks the Westside trying to slow it right down. Evil Stick gets knocked out of bounds. Recycling now. 4-run penalty call. A lot of
penalties seems today. Also going into the bin for Westside, making Adelaide's job a lot easier. Especially as 64 Ghosty makes it back into the pack.
On track. Nice work by the blockers for Westside, holding up.
And Smiling Assassin is back for revenge.
Evil Stick chasing the points for Adelaide. Tiptoeing down that inside line, gets eaten up by that defense. Just pushing now, pushing into that 3-wall.
Sanitizing my hands. Remember, we're still in pandemic. Sanitizing is important. Steve's the Day is back on track. Really good mate to Steve's the Day.
Steve's the Day, I like
Steve's
that
the
name.
Day. Great person.
Ghosty heading to the penalty box.
Finally making their initial pass is Smiling Assassin, but it's too little too late as the jam is called.
Handy points to Adelaide. 8 more points. One more blocker required. On track for Westside. So, Bow, or I'm going to say Bow or Bow.
And we've got Murderface once again.
Lone blocker, Bow.
So currently, as it stands, the points are 25 to Adelaide and 65 to Westside Roller Derby.
Let's see what Bow can do defensively for the Adelaide team. Am I saying it right, Bow? Or is it Bow?
It's an official timeout. And they're off once again. Murderface make it through the inside line. Oh, they dropped it. You get back down, but they get up again. There's nothing's going to keep them down.
Awesome jammer, making light work of that pass. Alice Dawkins breaching the pack, getting through for that initial pass. Murderface chasing the points.
She gets knocked down, but she gets up again.
Straight pass, Dash. Dash had into the penalty box.
Point and call. Really good stuff before they can even get through to get points to their team. You call it off, make it through as quickly as possible.
Bit of a late call on that call off, but no points scored to Adelaide. This time it's Count the Bub's turn of being the lone blocker on track.
Oof, it's got to be a David and Goliath situation. Insurmountable odds.
Fantastic work by the blockers for Westside, crowding that jammer.
Once again, speeding through the pack.
Tribute looks like a fantastic jammer. Rage Ruthless getting absolutely creamed at the back of the pack.
Getting really knocked around. Tripitaka getting 4 more points to Westside. It's always nice to see the Westside fans watching the stream. I know a lot of them can't exactly shell out tickets to Adelaide, so it's really nice seeing a lot of fans just tuning in.
Lots of friends and family watching online. Dash back on track for Adelaide. Oh! Rage
and more points
through.
And call before Adelaide could get any more points to their team.
Another 8 points to Westside, and I'll make that a 10-point jam, extending the lead. Plenty of time left in this first period. And we have a timeout. Quick chance to possibly mention Against the Grain, one of our sponsors here at the Great Southern Slam, our media partner. They offer specialised publicity, PR and marketing services to Australian arts, music and lifestyle industries. We can confirm they're doing a damn good job, and they're doing a damn good job, and it's our pleasure to work with them here at the Great Southern Slam. Louise watching from London. That means we're going global.
We're going global.
People from all around the world.
I don't have that, so I don't put it on my phone too.
We've had people watching from Saudi Arabia. We've had people watching from England, Germany, the States. So much love.
So much love around the world. It's mostly because I've been telling all of my friends and family online, hey, watch me do the thing.
We're the centre of the universe at the moment as far as flat track roller derby goes.
We absolutely
the place to be.
Are. I mean, especially we have teams. It's amazing. We have VRDL, the best team in the world here playing Thunder and Lightning. Managed to get a photo with Lady Tramp on bisexual. I was a little starstruck.
Yeah, their teams are so fantastic to watch. Champion teams.
Oh, and isolating spectators, of course, it is always unfortunate when you get the coronavirus just before you go, and it's such a... Oh, Murderface bursting through the pack. Didn't even see that. Oh, my goodness. Alice
Dawkins also through. We've got some fast jammers on track. Pack slowing right down. One blocker in the
Murderface bursting through that. Oh!
Did you see that?
That was incredible.
Nailed it. We need an instant replay on that.
Oh, I hope we do. Yes, we do.
Boom.
Boom.
That's probably the best one I've seen so far this weekend.
I always love it when things go boom. Like Michael Bay, but for roller derby. Okay, we've got Smiling Assassin once again maneuvering their way through the pack.
Yeah, wasting no time, getting to the front, lead jammer.
There she goes.
There was a hint of a possible star pass. Evil Stig jamming
But
for
will
the Run
it be
Ladies.
enough?
There it is. Perfectly done. Fortis Opal.
And Valkyrie Vixen heading to the bin. And the jam is called by Smiling Assassin with 4 more points to Westside.
Plenty of peer group pressure with that call off.
That leaves us at 29 to 82 for Westside Roller Derby.
Good to see all skaters bar one in the penalty box. Westside with a slight pack advantage.
Oh, I love those shorts. And I always love helmet visors. Snailed it with a helmet visor and the lovely shorts.
Everyone knows my true love for the visor. I do love the visor.
The blockers are both being relentless, not wanting to give their jammers an inch. This is the furthest I've seen the pack go today.
Rage Ruthless pushing.
Valkyrie Vixen coming back in.
Snailed it recycled.
It comes to a point like, do you want to help your own jammer, or do you just want to keep relenting and trying to block your opposing jammer? It's very much a balance of risk versus reward. See, really pushing on those toe stops, both of them. I think we might even get a full lap before either of them get their initial pass out.
We're halfway through the jam, still no lead jammer. Here we go.
We spoke too soon. Snailing it.
Perseverance paying off. Four snailed it.
Look at them go. Unbelievable work.
Rage Ruthless. Copping some big hits from the two all out front. In the meantime, 4 more points.
And thanks to the
Westside.
O from the Westside blockers, they were able to make it out once again.
Rage Ruthless flips around Maddie Longlegs for that initial pass.
Oh, could have just slid by the inside or just knocked out.
Excuse me. Oh,
we
like
got
a flash. Rizzo.
Taka once again.
Lead jammer. Real speed around the outside.
Rizzo,
Here
of
comes
course, being
Rizzo.
the best.
Takes the hits, keeps on rolling. Oh, well done, Rizzo. Scoring the points, calls the jam. Westside might have scored some points there. No points to Westside. 4 points to Adelaide.
That leaves us at 34 to Adelaide and 90 to Westside. I think with their history, Westside actually have pretty good odds of winning the whole division.
Oh, what they always feature highly. They're a great team. Finalists a few years back.
Absolutely murdered yesterday. Going really well today, but it's only the first half. Anything can happen. I've seen some comebacks.
I've seen plenty of comebacks in my day. Evil Stig taking those blockers on, running into Chuka, but keeps on rolling. Evil Stig zigzag.
Smiling Assassin once again. Trying to make it through. Trying to push it. Oh, and that was a star pass. The new jammer passing on the mantle is 44, Revin Townsend. Let's see if they can get some points. We always like those quick little turnaround stops. Oh, and sliding to the inside. Even though there was a star pass, they will manage to get 4 points to Westside.
Yeah, amazing how you can stop so quickly, then rev up and get speeded up again down that inside line. Amazing work. More points to Adelaide.
And I really do love the skirt that Pivot has on. You always love it when they dress up when people dress up for the occasion.
Bit of glitz.
Get the makeup going, get the nice booty shorts.
Pack slowing right down. Nice defensive work by both teams. Jam called by Adelaide. That was a 19-point jam to Adelaide. 8 points to Westside. Murderface jamming once again for the Westside team.
And Murderface breaking it through the pack.
Like a flash out front, lead jammer.
And Max back again, a good friend of mine from America watching. He has no idea what's going on.
Nah.
Murderface getting 4 more points. Max, you don't know, Murderface is a pretty infamous skater. I think they're definitely the face of Westside. I see their face on the merch.
Absolutely. Alice Dawkins getting through for that initial pass. Boom!
And yes, Mark, this is definitely roller derby. More roller derby than I'd be capable at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Murderface, yeah, turning into one of my favourite skaters on track here in Adelaide.
You could definitely get, I think Westside does have some Murderface merch if you want to grab some.
Yep.
Oh yes, and for those watching, be sure to check out the merch of all of these teams. Roller Derby is pretty well known for having the best merch in the scene.
Shout out also the Top Line Promotions. They have helped supply our sweet, sweet merch.
Oh, Trippy Taka using their toe stops to sort of creep through the inside line as usual. I really love walking on my toe stops. It's like heels, but better. And a quick points and call.
Hit it and quit it. Still no points scored to Adelaide.
And no points to Westside, evidently.
Double donuts.
Good old, big old goose eggs.
Goose eggs. Snailed it back on track, jamming for Westside. Petty Rizzo back on track for the Rudder ladies.
Nail it again.
Look at that strong brace defense out front by the Rudder ladies. Strong defense at the back of the pack. All skaters now back on track.
Let's see how much they can push before someone gets out. We've got 18. We've got Jetfire coming in to help the jammer. And it works.
Recycled.
Rizzo breaks through the pack first. I'm not surprised. They are named after the best character in Greece.
I think so.
Yeah, of course.
I think so.
And snailed it trailing, snailed trailing close behind.
Rizzo copping the bumps, chasing the points for the Rudder ladies.
Let's see if Rizzo's going to hit it and quit it.
Snailed it. Oh, hits
Points
the back of the pack.
Goal.
Jetfire. Heavy defense. I too want to know where we can get Petty Rizzo merch.
Me too.
Oh, great skating.
Great skating. Oh, and Tripitaka coming in close behind. Let's see if they can race each other to the pack again.
Evil Sting.
You can see they're speeding.
Fast skating. Evil calls the jam. Double donuts again. That was just
if you
all
saw
too fast.
Tripitaka coming down, they would have put the fear of God into. would have put the fear of God into them. Like, oh God, I gotta call this while they get points. I've seen that happen a couple times where you're like, okay, if you're going to get in front of me, then I'm going to make sure neither of us get points.
That's right. Alice Dawkins jamming for the Rudder Ladies. Murderface jamming for Westside. Westside have established a 50-point lead. Still plenty of time left in this half. Alice Dawkins wasting no time.
And Murderface coming close behind. Let's see if they're going to race each other or maybe even do some jammer on jammer action. I've seen that happen sometimes. I think it's coming back in faction.
Alice Dawkins, you can see, was going to go for that apex jump. Oh, bit of a delayed call on that jam. Points scored by both teams.
I wonder if we're going to see some jammer on jammer action coming around. Like, I've seen it happen a couple times. I think it's coming back in fashion.
There's been a hint of jam on jammer action, but no real strong stuff. We need some real jam on jammer action. Blockers rolling back on cue.
See if it's nailed it coming through the outside.
Grim pushing with some nice defense.
Spinning around. That was a nice little dancey dance that Snailed It did right there.
Good balance, good balance. Rage Ruthless being held up by some nice defense from Florence. Snailed It. Getting held up by Count the Bumps. Rage getting through for that initial pass. Snailed It recycled to the back of the pack. Decides to call the jam. Oh! You know when I mentioned we had plenty of time left in this half, we don't. That's half time.
That's half time. Okay, now it's the halftime show. I'll be doing a one-woman performance of Shakespeare's Richard III.
Shakespeare. I do love your pronunciation. That's right, officials are pretty awesome. We've got the best officials and non-skating officials from around Australia and beyond.
Of course, got to represent the officials. I myself am a referee.
Yep.
It's just, we do such hard work, and it's just great to call them out. Speaking of call-outs, we should probably do some capitalism. Yes. Okay, so our diamond sponsor for the Great Southern Slam is Skate Society. They're a South Australian family-owned and run full-service skate shop, and they pride themselves on providing exceptional customer service. They have one of the largest ranges of skate products in Australia, both in-store and online, as well as having skaters in-store. They can provide great advice and tips to new and returning skaters. And they also have the best spare parts and protective gear as well. So in order to help you get started, they also offer repairs, custom builds, lessons, and have their own indoor skate area, all within the Hindmarsh store. Skate Society also have a store at TGSS to keep you stocked in all skate essentials, so make sure you visit over the weekend.
Yeah, don't forget PEAQ. Is that how you pronounce it? PEAQ. Conditioning and coaching.
Max, you can't call me out. This is my show. I know I would probably do a whole Shakespeare show. I mean, I wouldn't do that, actually. I'd probably just do a musical I know by heart. But you know what I mean. Anyway, peak conditioning and training. I'm sure a lot of skaters are going to need this. So their motto is to train hard and recover harder. They believe that health and wellness is a critical component of training. And they apply heaven-based, holistic healing things and recovery goals. They provide coaching and support and education to help you achieve your recovery goals. And they have, for the skaters and others here today, they have some Normatec compression stall. For $15, you can go and get some nice feet relaxing.
I saw them lying down, a few people lying down on yesterday, and it looked pretty good. It looked pretty good. It looked like me. That's me today. I think.
Sci-fi.
Very sci-fi. Also, shout out to Odyssey Health Practices, dishing out awesome massages all long weekend here at the Great Southern Slam.
That's an excellent point. All right, bye guys. I'm gonna go grab
Yeah, not a bad idea.
See ya. Of course, we have Tic Tacs who are supplying us with our Wi-Fi and also the sponsor of the penalty box.
Yes.
All you naughty skaters. Oh my goodness, we have a human pyramid.
Hey now, get that on camera.
I'm gonna grab a snapshot. Wait. Never mind. We have so many people who are helping us make this all possible. We have merch stores, we have a lovely slow fashion kiosk as well. So much going on over here.
Always so much merch on sale. I'll have to order more carry-on luggage. My trip home.
What else have we got here? And of course, we have once again our Adelaide Adelaide sponsors that we mentioned earlier in the show. Adelaide Showgrounds, Kess King William South, Against the Grain, Scene Star, Cove Print, Mad Promo Post and Fly Distribution, AJS, Top Line, and of course, Beard. Oh no, he's gone! We need him hold the circle.
He's a busy man.
He's up there. Hey Beard, you're the best.
Once started off a small time, kind of just one guy, one hairy man and a phone, has turned into this behemoth.
We wish the Tic Tacs were sponsoring us. Tic Tacs should sponsor us. I think Vodafone did a roller derby thing once. That was cool. I was walking down the city and I was like, oh my god, that's bisexual in the photo.
Bisexual, yeah.
Oh, I got a photo with bisexual. It was they're so amazing. They're one of the best blockers ever. And oh gosh. And also, fantastic derby name.
Fantastic derby name. That's one of the great things when you get into derby, thinking of a name.
Thinking of a name. Frickin' Ghastly came along. One because I had a Ghastly, the Pokemon, painted on my helmet, but also it sort of became a meme when we were going to Adelaide. Actually, at TGSS, it's like the anniversary of my derby name. Essentially, when we were driving up, I was driving up with a couple, and I was like, I better not see any frick frack in the Chick Shack, because I was like 19 and into Tumblr lingo. And then they were like, your derby name should be Frick Frack. And I'm like, I don't like that. What about Frickin' Ghastly? But everyone just ends up calling me Frick anyway.
Good.
And Johnny Smash, I imagine, comes from Johnny Cash?
Johnny Cash, big Cash fan.
Oh, gosh.
It was the first thing that popped into my head when I
Hurt does make me cry every time.
Great karaoke song. Is my go-to karaoke song, maybe.
No! You can't do that!
It brings everyone down a bit in the club.
You can't do that.
Everyone gets a bit somber.
It's ABBA or nothing.
I've got the range for ABBA. All the dance steps.
Oh gosh. And everyone's commiserating. Everyone's sort of cooling down. Intermission goes so fast when you're having fun and talking all night, talking to new friends. Max, you have a Tumblr too.
Big shout out to everyone taping up the tracks over the long weekend as well. So much hot pink tape being laid down this Great Southern Slam weekend.
So thank you so much to everyone who is fixing up the track and has been helping out here at Adelaide Showgrounds. Of course, we have food trucks, we have our food kiosk over there, a bar. Of course, we have the people operating the sound. We have our paramedics, St. John's Ambulance. So many people sort of come together.
It's early, and yeah, people are up early.
People are
excited. Day 2.
And of course, we have Invader Scrim. Hi, Invader Scrim. A celebrity cameo today.
Invader Scrim just wrangling all us commentators together.
Radelaide, not Radelaides. Okay, thank you so much.
An update. It's not the Radelaides, it's Radelaide. Make a note.
I'm going to be sure to catch a VRDL Lightning match after this, because honestly, that's like watching NBA level playing. Division 1 are insane. I think they're going to take it home to Victoria. I mean, of course they are, because Victoria is the best state of roller derby. I mean, someone has to represent them. There are so few Victorian commentators, so I have to take that responsibility. can we ask our fans while the intermission's going? What can we do for a bit of halftime entertainment?
What we talk about? Yeah, just post your derby name.
Post your derby name. Post
And how
your
you got
favorite
your name.
derby names down in the comments, or how you got your name.
What's the funniest derby name out there you've come across?
Or make some up. You know, why not?
Who's your favourite derby player?
Who's your favorite derby player?
Australia and overseas.
Australia and overseas. I mean, it's hard to get past Lady Trample and Bisexual, of course. I had some favourites from Mornington, like Lady Slayer and Invader Zoom, two amazing blockers in that team. Of course, you have Knives to Meet You for East Victoria, one of the best, an incredibly cool person as well. What about you?
I'm an old school Chrissy Crash. Big fan of Chrissy Crash, early work, flat track and the angled version.
Listen, okay. For legal reasons, I will say, as a commentator, I'm supposed to be non-biased, but of course, I'm a Victorian. I'm gonna love the state that I love, as you would as a Queenslander.
Yeah.
You know, what are we, referees? Nothing we say here will contribute to the outcome of the match. I can be as biased as I want. Okay, what other skaters do you really, really love?
Oh, so many skaters I love. I love all the local skaters. Big shout out to all the skaters up in Queensland. We have open season every year, and it's good to see new faces coming through locally. They're the people I love watching skating, the up-and-coming skaters, local skaters in Queensland, calling their bouts. So much fun.
Okay, sorry. So we keep making a mistake. 22 is Girl Rec Store, of course. Mistake. Skater 22 at that jammer.
Yep.
It's always like so confusing when like skaters get injured last minute. It's like, oh no.
And people are wearing other jerseys and whatnot and changing numbers. A Girl Next Door, number 22. For Adelaide, it's Adelaide. And of course, it's onesie Sunday here at the Great Southern Slam. Plenty of onesies out already.
I am, of course, Spyro from the hit game Ratchet and Clank.
My man, pants behind me. Sunshine and flowers and looking spectacular. Stars, planets. More orbital.
Fitting with our space theme, of course.
Of course.
As I mentioned, I'm going old school Johnny Smash.
Absolutely. Oh, sorry, let me just put my hoodie on.
Let's take a photograph. Thank you.
Respect to the trolley crew. That was me in 2019. Our broken ankles, our cyborgs out there. Skate Bush! Of course, I'm so happy that Kate Bush is coming back. I'm going to directly call out my mum. She was like young when like Wuthering Heights came out, and she was like, I hated her. I hated it. It was awful. And I was like, Mum, I'm sorry, you're wrong.
Just the hair, the voice, the dance moves.
Oh, she's such a vibe.
Such a vibe.
I'm the diversity hire. Very funny. Jesus. Max is a close friend of mine. He's sassing me out in chat. You know what, Max? Why don't you come down here? Come down all the way from Arizona.
Arizona.
Yeah, he's coming. He's calling in from Arizona. He's actually you're a Perth boy, aren't you, Max? He's originally from Perth, I believe. I want you to know, Max, that did Western Australia win last time? How's Western Australia doing? Western Australia actually won. They won.
Yeah.
So yeah, they won the game that I saw at least. I believe that was either Division 2 or 3. Rage Ruthless is taking the photo. I actually might get a massage after this. God, my back hurts.
How tempting to massage down now.
Ha! Broke Max? No. What is your favorite thing to see in a roller derby game? What's the thing that always makes you go, whoa, you know?
Close games.
Oh, close
Nail-biters.
games.
Physical roller derby. Passionate roller derby.
Oh, you're from Adelaide. Max from Adelaide. Well, guess what? Adelaide's getting their butt kicked. No, just kidding. You don't know what's going to happen in the second half.
You don't know. Could be momentum shifts. Anything could happen. Half an hour is an eternity in the game of roller derby.
Well, if you're from Adelaide, Max, why am I here and you're in Arizona? Oh, no. Of course, my favorite thing to see is apex jumps. I love seeing it when skaters get really great height, you know, really great, you know. And of course, I like to see some jammer on jammer action. It feels so like, oh, you know.
Two quality jammers up against each other.
And they love it when it's like
both
really
going for
close
jumps.
range.
Yeah. Fast skating. Fast roller derby.
I bet there could be some fun Warhammer, because me and my friend Max are both big Warhammer fans. I'm sure there are some fun Warhammer roller derby names out there, because you know everyone in roller derby is a massive nerd.
Basically.
Oh God, yeah. The amount of nerdy references you see out here is insane. Lady Macbeth, that is a fantastic name. I would have gone for that if I wasn't made a meme. You have. Max has been in the exact room. He's been in the Adelaide Showground before.
Yeah, the awesome Adelaide Showgrounds.
Thank you so much to the Adelaide Showgrounds. We literally would not be here without you. You know, it's lovely in here. It's a relatively good temperature. There's no leaks. I'm definitely not talking about the shed that we train at Eastvic. Get that sorted at Dandenong Council, please.
Yeah, Adelaide Showgrounds is a perfect venue for the Great Southern Slam. I couldn't imagine it being anywhere else this time of year. It's a perfect temperature, it's a perfect vibe. Everyone's so nice. Everyone's so
nice. I'm not seeing any animosity. Everyone's just here after 4 years, after the pandemic. Everyone's so happy to be back together and playing some derby. You know, this lovely game that we all enjoy, play, officiate, commentate.
Also, the beautiful city of Adelaide. It's an awesome place. Great food.
Great food.
Fantastic food. I'm staying near Chinatown there.
I went to the Cooper's Ale House, and they had these lovely, like, sort of pork shoulder burgers. And I tried crocodile tail.
Nice. I've tried crocodile tail. You like it?
I like it, but it just tastes like chicken.
Yeah.
And, like, not to sound, like, cliche about it. Okay, so we've got a minute until the end of half time. We don't know what's going to happen. A fist called Wanda. That's very good, Chris.
There you go. Once again, online, who are you going for? Are you going for Radelaide, Team Radelaide, or are you going for Westside? Division 2 action here on track 2, day 2 of the Great Southern Slam 2022. There's our rolling whistle. I do love a rolling whistle, which means we're almost kicking this second half off.
We've got Smiling Assassin versus Evil Stig.
Evil Stig back on track.
Here we go. Coming through the outside is Evil Stig. The pack is all close and huddled together. And coming up the outside. Oh, the pivot just got it, but Smiling Assassin is rolling through again.
Real speed getting through for that first passing of the pack, breaching. Chasing the points now. Smiling Assassin just gets knocked out of bounds by Rapture.
Oh, and a hit and quit it. With 4 points to Westside.
The ominous murder face back on track, jamming for Westside. Alice Dawkins jamming for Adelaide. I love that pose, getting ready.
Got murder face. I mean, granted, Max, I think Convicted Murderer might actually be a good roller derby name.
Convicted Murderer.
For that psychological warfare damage.
Alice
Murder face pushing through, but Alice Dawkins, oh, did a little flippy do. That pivot, trying not to give it an inch. That pivot fought as hard as they could.
Oh.
Well, what happened?
I think there might have been a bit of confusion with who was the lead jammer.
Might have had a bit of an odd fall.
But is jam over regardless. By the looks of it, we may have
might have an injury there. You always hate to see it happen, especially because like Siebes, like I said, Siebes today's a good friend of mine, so it's like, oh no, Siebes, my pal, my buddy. But you know, this is the game we play. It's a contact sport. You expect people to get injured. That's why we have our lovely paramedics. That's why we have a lot of people, you know, first aid certified as well.
Yeah, shout out to St. John's here all weekend at the Great Southern Slam, trackside. Steve's today up and rolling again.
Good going, Siebes.
Yeah, plenty of love for Team Rad online. Plenty of love for Westside online.
So many adoring fans out here. Let's see if we can start the second half off proper with Snailed It for Westside.
Is that Rage? Is that Ruthless back on track for Adelaide? Can't quite see, but I think it is. All skated on track, rolling back now, the blockers for each team.
Oh, and rushing through the inside is Rage Ruthless.
So fast. No, sorry, Girl Next Door. Is that Girl Next Door?
Girl Next Door. Sorry, Girl Next Door.
I've got to get
Forgive me.
into my brain. Girl Next Door, number 22.
Girl Rex, we don't want to give credit where credit's due. Come on, Rex. Let's see you go. Yes, going through the outside is Rex Ruthless.
Bench coach says
Well,
keep on
Snailed
rolling.
It is still trying to make their official pass. That tripod is not giving them an inch.
Girl Next Door just gets knocked in bounds. Recycled. Handy defense at the front of the back, at the front of the pack by a Westside two-wall, a strong two-wall. Legs.
Rex Ruthless giving
blocking.
4 more points for Adelaide.
Handy points for Adelaide. This could be the momentum shift we're looking for.
Comeback, they could be our comeback kids of the season.
Taking 4 more points. Girl Next Door gets knocked down. Calls the jam.
And called it.
When you're down like that and you're close to the bench, yeah, it's wise to call that jam off.
Tripitaka once again. Makes for a lot of confusion, but yes, Rex is Rexcellence. Super fast. It's always fun being part of a tripod. I always like to be the brace myself.
Always like being the brace out front.
Oh God, yeah, calling the shots. Tripitaka bursting through once again.
Blocks the West Side determined to get to the front.
Pivot burst. Oh, they chased him. You don't want to split that pack apart way too much.
No. Tripitaka gets taken down, straight back up again, calls it straight away. Denying Adelaide any points in that jam. Number 22, yeah, number 22. We'll just say Rexy.
Rexy.
Number 22.
Once again, Murderface.
Alice Dawkins jamming for Adelaide. Murderface back on track. Murderface only knows one way, straight up the middle.
Going right through. Like a freight train they are.
Like a human wrecking ball. Alice gets knocked down.
She's coming through again.
Oh, easily through Murderface. Only one blocker on track now. 2 blockers on track for Adelaide.
And Murderface calls it.
Jam over. That would have been a...
What temperature is it over here? The weather is actually, it's quite mild, at least compared to what it has been.
Nice.
It's about 12 degrees.
It was, it's been pretty cool up in Queensland too. It's about the same in Queensland at the moment, so it's not too bad.
Oh, because my friend Max is right in the middle of an Arizona summer. It's like 45 degrees up there.
There'll be a hot, hot heat. I write songs about the heat in Arizona. 1 blocker on track for Adelaide. Dash.
I wonder, Max, are you
Nice
going
blocking.
for Adelaide as an Adelaide boy?
No
Oh,
back
evil
call.
stick sliding through the inside track, and Snail Trail not too far behind, taking advantage of the lack of blockers.
Snail also through the pack. Plenty of bums on seats in the penalty box. Evil stick holds that inside line.
Towing through the inside line.
Pack speeding up to a degree. Adelaide blockers hit the front of the pack. Here comes Snail chasing the points.
Snail Trail trying to do a side surf through the inside, but not quite making it and getting recycled back.
Evil Stig makes light work of that 2-wall out front, 4 more points.
The momentum's really changing. We're crawling up to 78 points for Adelaide to 122. A couple of great jams, and they could be tied.
No points in this jam yet so far for the Westside team. Recycled once again, fantastic blocking by Adelaide.
I wonder, Max, as an Adelaide boy, are you going for Adelaide or are you just here for a good time? Because you're in America and don't know what's going on. Naturally.
Derby action going on.
Looks like you've got one new fan, Adelaide, in Max.
Plenty of bridging going on. Evil Stick with one blocker to get past to score the points. Pushing. Check that blocking out.
They're bridging. All the blockers working together to bridge so the pack doesn't get split too far apart.
Eating up time on the clock. Evil Stick chasing the points.
We're going to do an attempted panty pass. Yes, the panty has been passed. The star pass to 101. Real Slim Sadie. Let's see if Slim can get any points for the team.
That's the initial pass for Westside. Oh, 4-round penalty.
Slim Sadie is off the track and in the penalty bin.
Not what Westside required or needed. We're going to kick this next jam off as a Adelaide power jam.
This could be a game changer.
Oh, I just got the shivers up the spine then.
Nothing like a power jam to settle the scores.
Here we need a few big jams from Adelaide to get back into this. Still plenty of time left in this second period. Get excited, Derby fans. Adelaide with a slight pack advantage. And we have a timeout. A chance for us just to regroup and just take a breath. Exciting stuff here in Division 2. Still 22 minutes left.
Is this
in
an
the second period?
Or official timeout?
Ooh. It's mad no.
Rick Mortis is blocking the way. But it was an official timeout. We haven't... No star pass?
No star pass. No star pass for you.
You always got to love official reviews and official timeouts. It's like Ace Attorney Roller Derby edition.
I like that. Raxy jamming for Adelaide.
Looks like we've got we got Smiling Assassin for Westside.
Oh, sorry, that's Rizzo. Sorry, Rizzo jamming for Adelaide now.
And Rizzo makes a lead. Smiling Assassin racing behind. Let's see if they can close. Let's see if that gap can be closed.
Fast jammers on track.
Oh, calling off the jam for either of them to get any points.
Pressure. Probably don't want to eat up too much time on the clock. Not chasing the points there. Alice Dawkins jamming up against Murderface. I like this combination of jammers competing against each other.
So we've got Murderface once again. Of course, as many of you know, it's the Jammer's goal to make it through the pack and then round up points. You gain points by passing the hips of the opposing blockers, which are the other people without the stars in the helmet. For example, watch Alice Dawkins go. Alice Dawkins goes around, they break out of the pack first.
Murderface is in the penalty box. I missed what it was for. We got a power jam. Here we go.
Oh, no.
Keep an eye on that penalty box.
Alice Dawkins out of the pack. That means Murderface is back in that quick changeover between the jammers. And now it's Murderface's goal to pass the hips of the opposing blockers. And they did it.
Keeping an eye on the Tic Tacs penalty box. Alice standing, ready to rumble. Now we've all skaters back on track. Alice easily around the outside.
Alice Dawkins making it out again.
Point scored. Hitting the pack. Oh!
Yes! What a lovely apex jump. That is what I'm here for.
Let's see it on replay. Fantastic. We had a great vantage point of that jump.
Jumping like a graceful show pony.
And Westside haven't scored any points yet.
Once again,
Points
you can
scored
see
now.
that momentum shift. Anything can happen in that second half. You can really see Adelaide is catching up.
Now, this is where conditioning comes into play. Coaching and training comes into play. The endurance for the second half. Murderface chasing the points, gets knocked inbounds. Nice work by Grimm. More points to Adelaide. 4 more points, turning into a big, big jam. Adelaide up to 102 points, 130 points to Westside. We're still rolling. We're still scoring points. 4
Still
more
scoring
points.
Of course, there's no lead jam. I still go to a full 2 minutes.
I do love a 2-minute jam. Big jam.
Big jam, big points for both teams.
Alice Dawkins, that's a 20-point jam.
They are really sneaking up behind.
Oh, wow, 106 points to 134 points. They got that shiver up the spine again. Oh, boy, I hope you're enjoying the broadcast at home. Holy moly, it's getting exciting. Still just under 19 minutes left in the second period. Who are you going for?
Gotta love the officials. You know, I once did that, standing there and doing a little T-pose for like 10 minutes.
Felt the burn.
It was actually, I believe it was a West Side versus South Sea game, and they were like, everyone was having such good humor about it. I believe it was an official review, and I was just standing there, my arms are getting tired. So big respect to the jam timer.
We appreciate the jam timers.
They have to wear so many hats, they keep the whole game running. And I like the sparkly shirt this one is wearing.
Plenty of love for Alice Dawkins online. Plenty of love for Grimm online. Plenty of friends and family watching. Hello from the Adelaide Showgrounds.
So really, at this point, it is anyone's game.
Absolutely. I felt a shift a few jams ago, a couple of big jams for Adelaide, leaving the door open for a big comeback. It's exciting stuff. And people are starting to sense something going on here. A lot of people coming trackside here, pulling up a chair.
Everyone sort of realized how exciting this game is, and they're like,
Gonna be
"Ooh, let me grab a sneak peek of this."
Big finish. Who do we have? Tripitaka lining up for Westside. Evil Stig jamming for the Adelaide team. There we go. Oh! Here we go.
That was quick.
Evil Stig like shot out of a gun. Lead jammer.
We got someone asking who we are. I am frickin' Ghastly, and of course this is Johnny Smash. We are the commentators. We are one of many.
Yep.
That was a quick one, that was. They are crawling up behind very quickly.
2 points to Adelaide, 1 point to Westside on that jam.
Oh, Broken Butterfly, your wife is doing such a great job.
Adelaide kicking the jam off with a slide pack advantage. 1 blocker in the penalty box, the Tic Tacs penalty box. Rexy jamming for Adelaide.
Snailed it, absolutely snailing it, going through again.
Totally snailed it.
It's the fastest snail I ever did see. He's a snader. They're a snader, snail skater. Oh, what a tumble.
That was a heavy fall.
But a quick recovery. Of course, it's good. Always good to learn how to fall small and fall right so you don't get hurt.
A much-needed power jam to Westside.
Let's see if they can widen that gap again.
We need strong defense from Adelaide. Great
really
defense
good
out
defense
front.
there from 616, and I believe it's 08. I'll have to double check that back again.
Oh, sorry, that's right.
Rex is back again.
Rexy back on track. After that pass, gets the pass. Snell that calls the jam. Ooh, 7 points to Westside. Is it 7 points to Westside? Adelaide denied points in that jam. This is when it comes down to the lead jam, and status is crucial. The combination of Murderface back on track alongside Alice Dawkins. For the Adelaide team, there we go, staying on track.
Alice Dawkins running with those toe stops right through the outside line.
Real
Murderface
speed.
still trying to push through, bulldozing through.
Murderface through for that initial pass. Here comes Alice chasing the points, holds that inside line. Oh, hit and spin.
Spinning around the inside. Here comes Murderface.
Straight up the middle with speed and
Murderface,
power. Could be a
the
backlock.
tank engine pushing through.
Forearm penalty.
Oh!
We have
Well,
a
at least he
Adelaide
looks
power
cool,
jam.
Murderface. At least he looks very cool.
Oh, we need a big jam from Adelaide to get back into this bout.
Yes, Westside did win Division 3 in 2018, which was, of course, our last statewide stampede.
Oh, keep it on the scoreboard. Points ticking over. Blockers on Westside looking to hold up Alice with some fancy blocking. Very nice stuff.
We've got two blockers just trying to hold off, including the pivot 44. But all for naught as Alice goes right through and scores 4 more points for Adelaide. Once again, really settling the score here.
Alice won't be denied that pass, chasing the points. Much needed points for Adelaide. Murderface back on track. Unfortunately.
So this means that the lead has been lost, which means also go for the full 2 minutes. Hooray! Four more points for Adelaide. 4 more points for Westside, excuse me. But now the score is at 120 to 146. Still the Westside, but the game is close.
Oh. Murderface running to Opal out front. Pushing. Gets past, scores more points.
4 more points to Westside.
Much needed points to Westside, looking to extend their lead. 30 points now in front. That's jam over. Just as Alice was released from the Tic Tacs penalty box.
We've got Smiling Assassin once again with Evil Stig.
Adelaide with a slide pack advantage. Evil Stig straight up the middle. Smiling Assassin sneaks around the outside.
Really quick release on both of them. Quickly making it out. Let's see if they can close that gap, have a little race, maybe some jammer on jammer action.
Blockers for Westside determined to get to the front of the pack.
Oh, and they just overtook.
Jam over.
Really
Point scored by both teams. Wow. And we're down to 13 minutes left in the second period. 31 points separating these two teams.
So we got Snailed It, the Snail Skater.
Strong defense out front by the likes of Dash. Now gets knocked in bounds.
Back and help. I believe by the C on their arm. That is the team captain, 18.
Rizzo pushing. Taking on that 2-wall out front.
You don't want to let that gap get too wide.
Snell that once again gets recycled to the back of the pack.
You don't want to get no pack called.
Lead jammer. Rizzo for Adelaide.
Getting that hometown strength. Westside is here in enemy territory. Well, not enemy, like as in, you know.
Oh, great work from Florence at the back of the pack for Westside. Holding up Rizzo, eating up this clock.
The pivot has been sent to the box for Adelaide. Was there a star pass? There was a star pass for the new jammer for Westside. Is actually 44. Revan Townsend once again. Look at them go.
Oh, heading to the penalty box.
We've got both jammers in the bin. Lead lost. It's going to be a long one.
Strong defense by Westside.
We've got some lovely bridging.
Fantastic bridging. Rizzo taking on that wall out front. Florence the machine out front.
Getting suggestions to call.
Jam over.
They are really creeping up behind.
Point scored to Adelaide, 4 more points. Ooh. Loaded.
It's really great to see, and Mark Balen, I believe that's Hans, pointing out that Westside were actually incredibly strong for Division 3, so the odds are definitely evened up. They're a lot better. The competition is a lot stronger this year.
Absolutely.
And it's really great to see.
Alice Dawkins, lead jammer for Adelaide. Wave to some admirers as she makes the second bend.
It's great to see matches that are a lot more even. I haven't seen any really big defeats, big wins.
Revan Townsend runs straight in the counter bumps. It could be a back block. It is a back block. Oh,
We've really got ourselves a game.
Definitely a cutting penalty. That means both jammers will be heading to the penalty box. Keep an eye on the Tic Tacs penalty box.
Forgive us for the biases, Louise. I will try my best to do better. It's my first time doing commentary for a game outside of the state. I'm very, very nervous.
Okay, now both jammers released from the Tic Tac penalty box.
Again.
Oh, careful not to back block, Alice. 4 points to Westside. Forearm penalty called on one of the blockers for Adelaide. The pivot for Adelaide heading to the penalty box. Point scored.
Got 4 more points to Westside.
Revan scoring the points. Alice Dawkins finally getting through and scoring the points for Adelaide. More points, Westside, not to be outdone. We're going the full hog on this jam. 2 minutes. No pack called. No, mistake. Sliding defense out front. Sliding defense at the back of the pack. Revan gets knocked inbounds, recycled. All skaters now back on track. Jam over. Point scored to Adelaide. Holy H moly, a big jam for both teams.
Really big jam.
16 points to Westside, 12 points to Adelaide.
When we say anything can happen in roller derby, this is what we mean.
This is what we were talking about earlier.
That second half can be crucial to a team.
Official timeout. Oh, wow. Take a breath at home. What are we dealing with here? We've got 31 points separating
We've
this
got
team.
some Ace Attorney roller derby edition. We've got our roller derby Phoenix right. and I don't know the other characters.
Oh boy, exciting stuff. Exciting stuff here.
So for those of you who don't know, official review is when, there's a little discrepancy, perhaps a penalty, and, the refs, the officials, and the teams, they sort of all commiserate and decide the best course of action.
That's what they're doing now. In such a close battle like this, an important battle like this, it's important to, you can do this. You can ask the question when it comes to a bout so important. Oh, Division 2 action here. 8 minutes left on the roller derby scoreboard.
It's great to see all the people out here supporting Adelaide and Westside, people coming from all over the country, people watching at home.
Yeah, we've got plenty of people online posting photographs, roller derby on TV. They've got their feet up.
Getting some popcorn or
getting some popcorn, just relaxing, watching the derby.
Kicking back.
In the comfort of their lounge chairs at home. Yeah, well, that's right. We're all good. Hello.
Okay, we look like we're getting the results from our lovely referee. Would you like to say it, or do you want us to?
Quite want to ensure that the wheelchair went to the penalty box on a scoring pass, not on the initial pass there from the points they got as soon as they came out of the box were there. So they lose their official review, they were on a scoring pass.
Looks like, sorry, what was that?
Yeah, something to do with the scoring pass. It was just to basically to clarify that they were on a scoring pass.
Evil Stick breaking through and Murderface following not too close behind. Let's see if we can get some jammer on jammer action.
Yeah, the review was regarding a possible
looks like the gap was too
points
wide.
given on
Evil
a scoring
Stick is
pass.
coming around the corner.
Pack speeding up.
Evil Stick, things are speeding up. Whoa, look at the go. They tried to bridge. That was some nice bridging from Westside, but all for naught as Evil Stick breaks through once again, getting 4 more points. Oh my gosh, this game is getting really close.
Plenty of skaters heading to the Tic Tacs penalty box. Oh!
Wow, 4 more points.
4 more points.
A real comeback here.
Murderface determined to get through, gets knocked down. Oh, a low block being called on the pivot for Adelaide. Evil Stick chasing the points, a zigzag and at the back of the pack. Oh, careful not to get a forearm penalty possible. Yeah, there it is. Evil Stick heading to the penalty box. Keep an eye on the Tic Tacs penalty box. Murderface, the lone jam on track.
Penalty box every time.
I'm getting
Penalty
in the hang of
box brought to you by Tic Tacs.
Big hit by Opal.
We've got a star pass. I can see.
Another big hit.
We've got number 0, Legs. Legs trying really hard through, and the leader's been lost, so that means that this is going to go for the whole 2 minutes.
I love a 2-minute jam. Evil Stick back on track.
Everyone is packed together.
Oh, somehow,
like
some way getting through.
Sardines.
Point score to
4 more
Adelaide.
points to Adelaide. That brings up the score to 150 to 169.
Jam over. It's starting to get loud here at track 1. People getting excited.
Of course, Quark, thank you so much for shouting out Beardcast, and I'll do it again. Beardcast is super lovely, and it has the nice beard. and he has a really nice sweater on. And it may not be a onesie, but I think it's cool enough to be okay.
Oh, yeah. About 5.5 minutes left in this bout. Only 22 points separating these two teams.
Oh my goodness, my spine is tingling, my palms are sweaty, knees, feet, knees, shoulders, feet, and toes.
Dun, 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 dun. Pack slowing right down. Roxy jamming for Adelaide.
Everyone is close together, but Tripitaka breaking through again.
Lead jammer on the second bend for Westside.
Let's see if Roxy can follow behind. The blockers are bridging for Westside.
Roxy gets taken out of bounds, recycled all the way back. Here comes Tripitaka.
See, Rexy can pick up that speed again.
Roxy with so much energy trying to get through this pack. Tripitaka almost through. One blocker to get past, gets knocked inbounds.
Tripitaka might call it. They have the power to, but I think they want to try and get some points first.
Oh, whistle's blowing. Oh, Roxy heading to the penalty box for
that makes it a power
Adelaide.
Jam for Westside. And Tripitaka breaks through. Are they going to get more points or are they going to call it off? Who knows? Really, they can do, this is their game right now. They could do anything.
Tripitaka
easily
through. That was a big gap around the
trying to
outside
widen
line.
that gap and points and call, which makes it another power jam for Westside.
Westside extending their lead. Not much time left on the clock.
Not much time. We've got 150 points to Adelaide and 180 to Westside. And though there is little time on the clock left, though there's only 4 minutes on the clock, I still think anything can happen. Those points can rise up really fast.
2 or 3 jams.
2 or 3 jams, and there could be a really close game.
Westside looking to shut Adelaide out, to shut the momentum down. Ooh, we have a team timeout to Adelaide. Time just to take a breath. Talk tactics. I hope you're excited at home. This is very exciting stuff here at the Adelaide Showgrounds. Ooh-wee. Crowd starting to build here on track 2.
Doing a little official doing the timeout dance. It's the hottest new dance. It's a sensation sweeping the nation, the timeout dance.
Oh, we got pom-poms trackside.
And we got some chants.
We got team chant. I love a team chant.
Gotta love a team chant.
Let's do this. All blockers on track. We have a Westside Power Jam.
Let's see if Westside take advantage of having more blockers and the only jammer. Let's see. Oh wait, no, never mind. I couldn't see the 4th blocker.
Mullins has them through, lead jammer. Roxy back on track for Adelaide.
On,
looking
Rexy.
for that gap.
Let's see if you can make it through. Yes, and Rexy makes it through.
Adelaide blockers looking to shut the Smiling Assassin down.
Let's see if Tripitaka can break through the pack.
Oh, Roxy down the inside line may have scored points. Woo!
Good on you, Rexy.
A 1 point. Exciting stuff. We're getting low on time now.
Getting low on time, but still achingly close. Just a couple more. We've got some exciting games coming up though, and of course our grand finals on Monday.
Yeah, another full day today of roller derby. Finals day tomorrow. Alice Dawkins jamming for Adelaide. Here comes Tripitaka, lead jammer. Much needed lead jammer status.
Let's see if Alice Dawkins recycling through. Alice Dawkins running through the outside and breaking through the pack.
Alice resets and real speed down that outside line. Dash gets involved with some heavy blocking on Tripitaka.
Let's see if Tripitaka can run through. Tripitaka running through the inside.
Oh, Alice gets
Grabbing
knocked
4
inbounds.
points and calling it.
Point scored to Adelaide. Point scored to Westside. Two minutes left. We've got time for a jam. We've got time for maybe 2 jams.
2 more jams. 2 more jams. 2 more jams.
Exciting stuff. Track 2.
Looks like we've got a lovely dance solo from our jam timer. Give us a little dance. As a jam timer, I know that the jam timer is really the star of the show, giving us, well, they're the ones that keep the jam timed.
That was one of my first jobs in roller derby. Oh, we got dances, we got dancing happening, we got excitement, we got a good vibe here on track 2.
You gotta love the closing minutes of a jam. Everyone's excited.
Only 2 minutes left. Oh,
And
both
Eagle
cameras,
Sig
who's
making
lead?
through.
Who's
Oh, the
lead?
pivot tries to
Oh
go
no,
in
that
too
was the
little too
pivot.
late. Snail Trail coming up behind.
Evil Stig lead jammer.
Oh, a cut track for Snail Trail. Let's
We've
see if there's
got
a power jam.
jam.
This could be
Evil
the last
Stig.
jam. Let's see if they can take. Let's see if
Evil
Evil Stig can take advantage.
Must stay on track.
We got the pivot of Westside. They're trying to block through.
Taking on that 2 wall.
They're trying bridge. Make sure that pack doesn't get out too far.
Pushing.
Pushing, and getting 4 more points to Adelaide.
4 points.
That second half really is crucial for a game, and so can the closing minutes.
Relentless defense. Relentless defense.
Evil Stig trying to sneak through the inside line. Snail Trail coming back in.
Jammer alert. Jammer alert.
Though they've lost the lead, they can still gain some points.
Running low on time. Running low on time. Nice
Every
defense.
blocker on the track is relentless. Like brick walls they are, trying to make sure the Jammers do not get any points.
Westside finishing real strong with his defense. Here comes Evil.
Evil Stig sneaking through the inside as Tripitaka tries to make it through again. Snail Trail once again sliding through that inside line.
That's the initial pass for Snailed It. Evil Stig calling it, scoring points on that last lap. 1 point scored. Do we have time on the clock? We have time.
One more jam.
One more jam.
One more jam. One more jam. Let's hear it in the live chat. I better hear you say it. I want to hear you guys say one more.
We can hear it. We can hear
I
it.
can't hear it. There we go. Now I can hear you guys saying one more jam.
How are we looking? We're 23 points behind. 1 jam left. Can Adelaide do this?
I like the odds, but who? Like I said, anything goes. The competition is so strong this year.
I've got the tingles up the spine again.
But you got to love it when 1 jam can make all the difference in a game.
When it comes down to the last jam, they're the jams. They're the bouts I love. Strap yourselves in for an exciting conclusion.
Oh, snailed it. Oh, god dang it. Why do I keep calling Snail Trail Wines? It's such a tongue twister. I say snailed
That's
it.
a good ring to it.
I think like somewhere down the I started with snailed it and I made the snailed it jokes and then like I transitioned into Snail Trail.
All good.
Derby names are hard.
It's exciting. We
It's
get wrapped up
exciting.
in the events. All skaters on track.
But thank you
One
so
more
much for
jam.
it out, Liz Vegas. I will try and rectify.
Alice
It's
Dawkins
a great
jamming.
skater name because snailed it is snailing it.
Tripitaka jamming.
Tripitaka
Here comes
jamming.
Alice.
Alice Dawkins.
Make some noise, Derby fans. The crowd is absolutely going bonkers here on track 2. Alice pushing. Multiplayer block called on the pivot for Westside. Alice Dawkins gets knocked out of bounds.
Saves the day with that shoulder, but does earn them a penalty.
Plenty of big shoulders getting thrown in. More points. More points. Tripitaka battling those blockers in the middle of the pack. Keep an eye on the scoreboard. Whoa! Stepping. Spinning. Scoring points.
Scoring 4 more points.
Tripitaka in the midst, reaching the pack now for that initial pass. Alice.
You can hear the crowd screaming. I don't know if you guys can hear us right now, but the crowd
Wow.
is going absolutely wild. This game
Wow.
has been so close. The competition has been so strong. Seems today is back on track.
Here comes, runs into the back of the block, calls the jam.
That was
Why did you call
insanity.
the jam?
That was, oh,
Fantastic last jam, she's down.
that was an
Obviously
incredible
down.
last jam.
Incredible. Alice, no doubt, felt that block. That is jam over. That is bout over. What a close bout that was in the end. Westside v Adelaide. Adelaide. Wow. Wow. What a jammer Alice Dawkins is for the Rad team. But that is the unofficial score up on the scoreboard, I believe. But winning this one, Westside, make some noise with Westside fans. Wow.
What a killer game. Absolutely right, Vader. That is a killer way to start the day. We
Wow.
got some, you know,
Who needs a cup of coffee after something like that?
that was exhilarating. And that we've got an unofficial score. 177 or 188 for Westside. That is a hair's close game.
Fiercely close over the Adelaide Roller Derby team, Adelaide. Oh, wow. Westside Roller Derby, number 0, Legs, 007, Fatalicious, 101, Real Slim Sadie, 108, Tripitaka, 162, Florence the Machine, number 17, Liz Vegas, 212, Intensive Player Unit, 29, Snailed It. Number 44, Revan Townsend, 460, Murderface, 531, Smiling Assassin, 73, Siege the Day, Chuka is number 74, and number 89, Massacre Jones. They are the Westside.
And for Adelaide, we have 000, Valkyrie Vixen, 013, Grim, 12 Al Stalkin, 18 Jetfire, 182 Evil Stig, 224 Casserole, 22 Rex, 123 County Bumps, 128 Porter Sopal, 6 Powdacious Bruiser, 616 Rapture, 62 Mustache, 64 Ghosty, and 913 Petty Rizzo. Of course, Fifi, Dead Kelly, and Rage Ruthless on the bench.
Wow. Thank you to our referees and non-skating officials.
And thank you so much to our paramedics. Thank you to Beardcast and the Adelaide Showgrounds and all of our sponsors. And thank you, of course, to our live crowd watching us at home, keeping us in check, making sure we're in line.
Plenty of games today. Stay on YouTube. Check it out.
Follow the Great Southern Slam and Beardcast on Facebook to keep yourselves updated.
Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. Plenty of bouts coming up. What about that was? Real atmosphere here now.
And thank you so much, everyone watching us online, keeping us in check, contributing to the conversation.
Thank you very much.
Keeping the sport alive and well at home.
I've been Johnny Smash from the Gold Coast.
And I've been frickin' Ghastly from East Vic.
Signing out. Catch ya.
Bye.